Very powerful analogy there, Mofo. Thank you very much. Couldn't quite break it. Indeed, yeah, and that's what causes Aster to get drawn out. So, we saw the Luna banned last game after Aster had a successful time. We're going to see something banned out at the same time by Aster.
Yes.
Yep, there it is. The Invoker gets banned out from them. You love to see it, doesn't you? Don't you? Just kind of that good feeling of like, yes, my Invoker was good enough to be first phase banned by one of the best teams in the world.
Oh no, D-Stones. He's out of the game. What's he gonna do now? I mean, he's not that player anymore. Right? Let's be real here. He's actually picked up a lot of heroes. Yeah, his puck was exceptional too. I think he only made like one big mistake that kind of made it hard, but he's an extremely talented player. So it's a respect ban for sure.
But I mean, he's an extremely talented player normally. When he gets Invoker, he becomes a godlike player. But when you ban the Invoker, you bring him down to human levels, so he's actually beatable, which is good.
I like this opening from Aster though. Again, I think the Wyvern, obviously, although it didn't win last game, still looked really strong. Obviously, a very good hero. Be interesting to see what they do with the Timber this time. I could see them going Gyro straight away here on RNG. Oh, they get Slark. Wow.
Wow, that's so early too.
It's been a very long time since I've seen a Slark this early.
Yeah, first phase, my god. I mean, we rarely get to see the hero altogether, but first phase like that. This is Team Aster getting into the heads of RNG, right? They lost against the Timber. They know they got this Invoker. They ban it out. Then they take the Timber themselves, feeling like, oh, we couldn't really counter this Timber ourselves. Like, how is RNG going to figure something out? And then they like kind of take it and put the pressure on RNG. RNG just instantly like pick the Slark. And I wonder if Team Aster is just going to put this Timber in the safe lane and aggressive Charlin against Slark. A lot of teams who try to outsmart your opponent, they tend to do that, at least when they see a Slark in the draft.
I think I'm going to say I kind of feel like it's more RNG playing the mental games with Aster. I talked about it draft 1 with the 0 reserve time being used. I talked about it draft 2 when they just first phase their 3 cores like maniacs. First 3 picks their cores, and now they just insta pick a Slark, a hero which isn't popular, which seems to be very, very niche right now. But they don't care. These lunatics will pick it anyway. God King will play the Slark, and God King will. We'll see how we'll do on the Slark.
Yeah, just don't tell me it's going to be like some Red Panda Slark with Shard and like some nonsense like that.
Would you be surprised though?
Yes. If it's a Slark, yes.
I mean, if you were going to pick 2 heroes though to play against the Slark, I mean, Wyvern and Timber are both up there, right? You can see like the theory of why they think it might be good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can totally see that. I think Wyvern Curse is kind of hard for Slark, though.
Yeah.
You can't dispel it. You get hit with a curse. The follow-up stun comes, and you're kind of just dead. So that's a little bit rough. And I think Aster has a lot more picks to come here. I can see like, what do they want? Let's take a quick look. Ooh, Axe.
Look at
Axe is still good against Slark. I just call him.
They might go for some like they probably want catch against the puck as well. I was going to say, but I was thinking it's something like a lion maybe. But Wind Ranger that seems okay. Does well against the puck in lane as well. I think, right? Kind of just trade farm.
Wind Ranger is not bad as well against the Slark. I don't think it's going to be a Wind Ranger mid though. I think it's going to be a Wind Ranger 4.
Could Aster take Faceless Void as a carry?
5 seconds remaining.
They can. That is a really good hero against Slark and Puck.
Yeah,
that is very true. But I don't feel like that's. I guess they did like at the end. It didn't go too well for them though when they did that.
One of my big problems with Slark is it doesn't farm as quick as a lot of the carries that are picked at the moment as well, right? Where like these gyros and lunas and like axe carries and stuff, they farm so quickly. Slark doesn't really like you can't take ancient stacks and things as well, right? So
yeah, that's a big problem. I really like it when teams pick something which can take ancient stacks when you have a Slark on your team because you need someone to fill that role.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting for me to see if Aster picks some like, maybe some like Medusa as well. Maybe isn't great against Slark, but
Medusa's awful against Slark.
But like some kind of hero
if the Slark goes off, that is.
Some kind of hero that like finds its way into the game quicker than the Slark would.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like TA's banned, actually.
I think you hit the nail on the head here with the Faceless Void option. And what? No, no, it's gonna be a Slark support or a Slark mid.
I think it is. I think it's Slark 5.
No, please, don't do this. Your pubs will be ruined. I'm telling you, like this Slark hero. When I first saw the shard, I was like, this could be good.
Yeah.
You know, it's a solid save.
I love that
for
shard.
3 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
It's I felt like there's some potential for it, but like there's no way, right? It's gonna be a Slark 5 with like a Dusa, and they're just gonna hit the Timber Saw.
Theban, how do you curse anyone if you can't click on them? That's the question.
Turn to ban.
They're unkillable.
Dire team ban.
For
This
3
is
seconds.
Wild. Surely it could still be Medusa mid and Slark carry, right?
I'd be really surprised if it was that.
It could be.
Hyper greedy.
But Puck is gonna be like the 5 or the 4. Hoodwink 5. This could be
10
still Hoodwink
seconds
5. Yeah. I mean, you're right. Hoodwink could be the 5, and the Dusa could be mid.
You're like clutching at straws, being like, please, I don't want to see Slark 5.
Yeah, no. I mean,
To be fair, though,
we're only thinking about it because we put it out there into the world, right? Like
Yeah.
the thought. So, but it's like it has to be like a 1% chance that's a Slark 5 in any way.
10
So it's gonna let's just assume it's gonna be a Hoodwink and Puck support duo,
5
or
seconds remaining.
Hoodwink plus the last pick here, whatever it is.
Because I mean, the Leshrak's another really good pick versus Slark. Like Slark, when he pops that ultimate, he wants to be safe. He wants to be able to get his health back, kind of reset his own HP pool, and keep on fighting, keep on getting those stacks going. Leshrak stops him being able to do that because he's just going to pop that Pulse Nova, and he's just going to pump damage into him. He won't kill him, or he can kill him if he's really far ahead, but most likely case scenario, you don't kill him, but you stop him getting his health back. He comes out the other end of his ulti, and he's still like, 250 HP, and she's like, oh, well, I can not keep going here. See you later. Sayonara, folks. Got to jump into the
Dire
trees,
team
and
pick.
that's the Slarks. Fine. And then, this is the other hero, which I was kind of expecting to see this series. As the 5th pick in this draft, I wasn't expecting it all, though. I don't know.
Is it like DP3 Slark 4, maybe?
10 seconds remaining.
I honestly don't know.
RNG, I'm really
5
making you guys
seconds
earn your
remaining.
paycheck here.
I give up.
If you don't get the positions right, you don't get paid.
Drow Ranger. You may now select your hero.
It feels
Just
like
fire
a
me
really
already.
good drow game.
Yeah, I mean, Team Aster is just picking their own, like, this is them. They got the Leshrak. This is them taking shit seriously. Draw Ranger, great hero against Dusa. You can always outrange her and be very annoying. Now, I don't know what the hell's going on with this first phase Slark, but I don't like it because I don't understand it.
Is someone in
What we
lobby
don't-
who can tell us who's picking what? Because I just want to know before we throw it over what's going on. I want to put Theban out of his misery. Can we have a check in game, find out what the positions are? Thanks, Beaker. There we go. We get to see it. All right, so we got
I
D-Stones on the
knew
puck, so
it!
he's going to be mid. Red Panda with the Pulse 5 Slark, the absolute maniac. God King Medusa. And then Flab on the offlane Death Pro. Wow, that's crazy. That is absolutely mental. Theban, quick thoughts on this draft before we throw it over to the casters.
Well, I know I put it out there as soon as we saw the Slark, but I didn't think he was gonna do it. And I mean, he's just gonna buy Shard. That's his plan, right? He's gonna buy Shard. He's gonna hit this Timber in the laning stage, but I don't think it's gonna work out well for them. All in on Aster here.
All in on Aster. Well, Mo, very quickly, what's your thoughts on this game? What is your hot take?
I'm all in on the Slark 5. I'm
No.
going 2-0 against Theban. Let's go.
No.
I'm ready.
Royal never give up, and Royal never give up on RNG is the name for Mo Farah here. And you know what? I'm going for RNG as well. Why not? The Pulse 5 Slark, it's crazy enough that it just might work. Let's see it, and we will throw it across to Beacon and Mo Farah to cast this game as RNG versus Aster, game number 3.
Yeah, thank you very much. Wise words, maybe, saying that you believe in Slark 5. I don't want to, shut down your predictions or anything, but let's hypothetically say Red Panda has one account that he plays Dota on. He has never played Slark professionally.
Okay.
And Red Panda has only played Slark 61 times in pubs. And he has a 40% win percentage on Slark. And the last time he played Slark was last year.
You have to remember, though, that these players will be swimming quite a lot, and this is probably something they've tried before. I'd be really shocked if they hadn't like been doing this in scrims.
These are just the statistics that I have been given.
I will say that in this laning stage, though, the Slark with 300 movement speed, Orb of Venom, it's pretty good against the Timber. Maybe not so good much against the Wind Ranger in lane, right? But I think the Timber should have a relatively difficult time against the Medusa and the Slark with an Orb of Venom.
I think he just wanted to show off the crocodile cosmetics.
Yeah. He just really wants to roleplay a crocodile.
Yeah.
Easy 2 essence shift.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how this works.
It disappears, but don't look at that.
Because we were, I was trying to get you guys, I'm trying to be the stats guy as you guys are doing these drafts. And I was just like, Red Panda's never played Slark. And Felix has only played it once in a pro game. I was like,
Look at
what
Red
is
Panda.
going on?
Get him.
Does this work, though, if you take a lot of damage?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
Just don't question it. It's fine.
All right. I won't question anything. Oh, Courier coming over with 3 more tangos.
Personally, I'm really interested to see how this Lesh versus Puck matchup goes. Obviously, they both kind of trade a little bit, so it's not so bad, right? But I think Lesh is a really cool hero right now. White Apple's very, very good at it as well. So, fingers crossed we get to see him at his best in this game.
Maybe. We'll have to see. What is a 5 Slark build?
B-Cop, stop asking me questions I can't answer. All right. I'm gonna guess. I think he goes Corrosion, right, as he did on the Void last game.
Yeah.
Which I think is really good. He'll go Shard, obviously, like Theben talked about as well. Probably, the main reason why this hero could be good as a 5, having that 3-second AoE Shadow dance, is really strong.
Depth
But
Shroud.
apart from that, maybe like, I honestly, maybe some like Medallion, or like some Pipe could be really good this game up against the Lesh and whatnot. But I think the Medallion has a lot of value against Drow. You just buff up your core.
Ooh, Lanham taking a lot of damage up towards top, and Flyby really wants this.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And he'll lose a Courier for that. I just love that this draft has kind of stumped you guys. Both your hands were on your head. You were like really intensely trying to like figure out what the hell was going on. I love that.
I mean, if there's a there's a Chinese team that's going to be playing Strange Position 5 heroes, it's going to be RNG.
Lanham, he'll go down to Flyby for first blood.
I will say in theory about the RNG draft though is that, like, if this Puck's able to get a good coil off,
Potentially. Ooh.
yeah. If this Puck's able to get a good coil off, it does enable this DP Inducer to get their damage off, right? Because there's no save on the Dire side, apart from like Cold Embrace, but I feel like if the good coil goes off, they will be able to get eventually their good physical damage off, right, from the DP and the Deucer. And they have good catch to be able to find the Wyvern at the start of the fight with the Puck, with the Hoodwink being able to attack, like, get this high burst damage from far away. But a lot of this game is on Lanham, I think.
We'll have to see how well he could perform, because he didn't have a bad game last game. He just got caught out once, and then they took the top set of racks, and with the second Roche, everything had already fallen apart, I guess, at that point. So not like entirely his fault where things were really terrible from him in any way.
The White Album has 11 denies on Lesh. Like, 3.5 minutes into the game. That's ridiculous.
It really is.
He's like half a level ahead.
And it could just start to get worse. This is one of White Album's better heroes, at least from what we were seeing from him in the DPC and everything surrounding it. Lana might just drop again. And Felix, he'll chase after and get the kill. Flyby not dying to Monet, who's trying to output some damage there with the multi-shot and the frost arrows.
Yeah, really good. I mean, Aster's laning stage is going much better than I thought it would. So they've got that going for them here. Oh, Flyby. It's the TP.
Yeah, getting out of there. Ooh, Pounce leashes this Windrunner bottom.
It's so difficult for the Slug to like bully the Wind Ranger. This is what we were saying, that it's good against the Timber, but it's not good against the Wind Ranger because he can't stick on her. And it's getting to the point in the lane now where the Slug's effectiveness against the Timber starts to wear off a little bit. You know, the Deucer gets to level 5 and is pretty strong with the Snake, but the auto attacks don't really do anything at that point anymore.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out what Rip Panda's next move is he's gone 0-1-2. Trying to beat up XXS, but I don't know if that's really working out for him.
I mean, the Timber Chain's such a crazy nuke. I think it's like, is it 70 mana for 100 damage at level 1, I think? It's ridiculous.
It's 60 mana for 100 damage.
Oh, okay, even better.
They're going to try and get Red Panda. They should have him. Power shot in and Timber Chain across. Borax gets the kill before he can connect anyway.
Oh, I should have probably said as well, I love Borax playing this hero. I think Wind Ranger 4 is such a forgotten about thing. Like, we don't really see a huge amount of it, especially in Europe from the games that I've been watching. But I think it can be really good.
Trying to get a kill here on Felix, but he'll walk away. White Album not exactly dealing with a lot of mana right now.
I'm not sure if Borax saw him place that ward down there. Might have done. Yeah,
So Borax, yeah, this Windrunner does fit his playstyle from what we've seen from him in the past, where he really does move around, play aggressive, and try and get something done. I'd love to see him land a shackle here on D-Stone, set up that stun, and probably a kill on D-Stones if that shackle were to connect. Instead, he's going to start hustling bottom.
When we see like PYW play for Vici, right, he almost religiously goes for like the Blink Force and everything. I mean, some of the position for Wind Rangers that when it used to get played often, they would go like MKB and stuff as well. So I don't know what Borax is going to do this game. I'd be really surprised if it wasn't Blink Force and everything as well, but...
Coming around the back on Flyby, trying to get this kill onto the Death Prophet. Shackle lines up easy, and Borax will get himself another one. He's now 2-0. He's got both kills right now for Aster.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Really not doing much damage here to XXS.
Oh, shit vest. I guess it's not that great on Radiant side. Nobody really likes it, but...
Trusty shovel.
This Deucer is having a good time. Like, if you look at her net worth, she's doing okay, so... Even up against this Timbersaw lane, obviously, like we said, you can always just push the lane out with Snake, head off to jungle. I don't know if they've made any stacks yet on the Ancients or anything on Radiant side, but obviously that would really help pump up the Deucer's farm this game.
Arctic Burn on Felix once again. Borax going to try and chase with the Wind Run and land a shackle somewhere. That won't connect. Question is, does he still get the kill? Splinter Blast, power shot, lining it up, and Lanham's got it. They've got that ward on the high ground that helps them secure the vision and what they need to get that kill, and now stack
stealing the stack
will be taken by White Album.
I mean, this is huge. It's like, you get like the 400 gold or whatever it is from that, but you're also taking 400 gold away from your opposition. So it's effectively an 800 net worth swing, right? From what it would have been otherwise.
Not taking the ancient stack just yet, though.
Yeah, they don't really have the potential to take ancient stacks on their team, really. It's really very difficult. Like Drow kind of can, but it's quite slow. It's not really worth your time at this point in the game.
Right. God King forced to TP away.
Dire's middle tower
Arcane Ring for the Lesh.
Feels
Apart
even
from
better.
Trinket, probably is his best item to find.
Is he gonna take that?
Yeah, the Lesh will take the Arcane Ring, I think. Maybe Timber if they find a Trinket, but... I mean, this Timber's taking the bot tier 1, right, and Radiant are trying to do the same thing top, but it's not as easy
Coil,
for them.
Exorcism, but they've got the silence to push him back. Red Panda trying to make something happen, but they've got themselves the
Comes the
cold embrace.
Timber.
Flyby taking a lot of damage, and that's while Exorcism's rolling. They get the kill on a Felix. That's 2 dead on the side of RNG. They found themselves D-stones, make it a third.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Nothing
I love that
doing
this
for
Slash-
RNG.
The Slash basically just watching them the whole fight, being like, guys, I promise I'll help soon. Guys, just wait for the 20-minute mark, and I'm going to save you all. Like, it's going to be so good.
With what farm?
You need to start saving up his passive gold from now to be able to get the shard at 20 minutes.
Radiant's
Seriously.
bottom tower has fallen.
That ain't even a joke. He actually has to do that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And that might be an issue.
I wanna know in chat who's going to be playing Slark 5 in their next pub after this game.
I mean, if it's
wanna
not
try it.
everybody, then what are you even doing with your life?
Exactly. How do you know if it's good if you don't give it a go?
Seriously.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna see if Phoebe wants to party queue, I think, in some unranked.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just don't tell him that I'm playing Slark.
Just like I won't tell you that I'm playing techies.
Yeah.
Radiant's
forget
top tower is under attack.
That was your best arc warding game ever.
It's like my third one ever. Come on, man. Right, this Timber has 1,200 gold. They're 3k net worth up on Aster. They can push towers really easily with the Lesh.
Yeah.
I feel like the game's going to explode really quickly.
It definitely can, because if they get a kill and then they start pushing towers real hard, they are really going to cut down the map of RNG. And Medusa, yes, you're second in the net worth, but you start getting your map cut, where are you really going to farm comfortably?
Yeah, I mean, you need to hold your Ancients. Like, your Triangle is the biggest thing right on Radiant side. But, I mean, the biggest thing for Aster is whether they can take down this mid-tier 1. And you see they're bringing heroes here. It is very difficult, though. Like, you're playing into Coil. You know, there's the Exorcism that can come through as well. Obviously, even Medusa with Snake is pretty strong at pushing out waves.
Dire's structures
I really think RNG have to try and defend this tower.
Doesn't look like they're gonna.
middle
Oh,
tower
it doesn't.
is under attack.
I just feel like the map's going to open up so much now, and it opens up Roche as well with the Drow.
Under attack.
Like, the fact that S are able to just walk into
Oh,
the
they're
Triangle
wrapping
is-
on top. Flyby in a lot of trouble. Use Exorcism.
So Coil,
All right, they've got the happenings of potentially getting something to work, but
Radiant's
Bushwhack
top tower
misses,
is under attack.
and Red Panda's just on the high ground, dewarding sentries, while now you've used Exorcism, and you're going to lose the top tier 1.
and this is why Timber got spanned so much at the major. It just enables these teams to just run at towers. And just, like, take buildings so quickly, take these early fights.
Radiant's top tower has
There's no
fallen.
hero like Timber that does this in the early game.
Bushwhack,
Just to thread the tree.
Crypt Swarm, and that's it. Timber Chain forward, trying to find Flyby. You don't have Exorcism this time. You have Spirit Siphon maybe, but is that even going to be enough? They're chasing, they're body blocking, they're putting out the damage. They look over at Flyby, and eventually he'll fall. A Sharpshooter comes through onto the Leshrac, but it's not doing anything. It is opening up space for God King to farm, but I don't know if that's enough. Doesn't feel like
Oh,
it's
the
going to be
career
enough.
as well. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's a 3k net worth, right? But it honestly feels like it's 6 or 7, doesn't it? With how, like, dominating they are on the map with the heroes that they have on
Dire's
Aster.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, definitely. It just doesn't feel like RNG are comfortable at all.
Well, what are the moves that they make, though?
You can't see me, but I'm shaking my head. I don't know.
Right. It's madness, isn't it?
No, it's Sparta, but
But 6 minutes to go, B-Cop.
Dire's bottom tower
is he? Has he been saving up his gold since then? It looks like it.
Probably. I think he had like 800 or something on the slug, but... Okay, so there's a Vessel on the DP, which is obviously very good up against the Timber and the Wyvern. It's the Wyvern with the Cold Embrace. But you need charges to be able to use Vessel. And they haven't been able to find any kills recently, which is a bit of an issue.
Meanwhile, Monet going for the Manta. He's got Dragonlance with the Yasha already finished off.
Have you seen Borax had a Javelin as well on the Wind Ranger?
Yeah.
So when we were talking about him having Blink Force before, he's just going for the Maelstrom instead.
Red Panda.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh. Vessel
Let's
charge?
see what they can get done here.
Easy.
Adam going down. Dream Coil
Coil?
in. And, silence. This is a problem. The damage coming through. Borax, can he hold his own with Monet over to the side? They bring in White Album. They've got the pushback onto the Drow. Fuels up into the air, and there's the Sun with the power shot coming in from Borax. Red Panda comes over, and he'll use that Shadow Dance just to run away, as Felix will find himself dead to rights as well.
Middle tower is under attack.
This DP hero feels so sad when you have no save on your team. It feels like it's a hero that you have to be able to play around and enable, right?
Right.
And they have the coil to be able to keep people like locked in place and stuff to do the damage, but the Dire side have so much damage coming from their own team that they can just turn around and kill her.
$5K lead.
Oh, Deuces go Butterfly, second item, against Drow. Not sure about that. And a Lesh. And there's a
King?
Maelstrom on the Wind Ranger.
Spotted.
I don't understand.
Do they want to fight this? Shackle, Spirit Siphon, Bushwhack missing. Flyby moving forward, trying to make something happen. And it's looking like nothing's happening. Winter's Curse on the Dream Coil. White Album. He's not trying to snap that Dream Coil. He's trying to stand his ground. D-Stone's going down on the power shot from Borax. So they get themselves one. God King will connect. Shackle doesn't connect to anything, but they've got the Stone Gaze to try and get this Medusa out. Bushwhack holds him close. And they lose this puck. But God King forced the Stone Gaze and run.
Theban, if you're listening to this, 1437, I want you to prepare an answer, because I'm going to ask you the question why Deuce is going Butterfly second item after Yasha in this game. So just, yeah, get ready, because I can't wait to hear what you say. I honestly can't think why.
He just picked up here by Monet.
Is that the Manta? Yeah, okay.
Yep. As the Manta over mid, you've got Lanham just farming as he wants to get into a 4-staff Philosopher's Stone for the side of Aster too.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
And they
top
really,
tower is
on the
under
side of
attack.
RNG, just haven't been able to touch Aster at all. It's 10-3. No answers. Butterfly picked up here for the Medusa, but I don't know what that's going to end up accomplishing in these fights. We'll see.
I don't know if the if Twitch chat could hear him, but Theban basically said, got off fast. Which,
Radiant's top tower
I mean,
is
that
under
is
attack.
the thing, like, if you want to aim to have, like, Butterfly Scardy +1, obviously, like, you buy the item that makes you farm the
Dire's
fastest
bottom
first.
tower is
They're just going to go high ground. I mean, they're working with an Aegis. Why not?
is under attack.
They've got the vision down. Look at the silence. Red Panda! Whoa! Almost just blown up. Bushwhack comes in. The damage is out. They've got themselves the silence. They're supposed to be
Nice
illusion
coil.
over in the Dream Coil. They're going to snap it and get the Aegis out of the hands of this Drow. Winter's Curse right on the Death Prophet. They've got the Sharpshooter, but the damage. Chakram forward with a power shot from Borax once again. The lineup is there, and Borax will knock him down. You line him up, he'll knock him down. He's 5-0-4. Power shot,
again.
silence.
They really want this tier 3.
And they got it.
The snake is doing a lot of damage, though.
Has fallen.
When I say snake, I don't mean the Medusa, I mean the spell.
I'm a little more surprised that Pounce to stop the TP, but Red Panda, I don't know. That may not be what you want to do. They've got the pushback damage coming in from God. Oh, the shackle!
Oh, no.
That connects him to this Slark. God King instead will die. He's got no buyback. Sharpshooter coming through into the shot, getting him low.
Guys,
They just
we need
pull
to
the ejection cord.
we need to hold out for 30 seconds so Slark can get his shard.
They
And
just
then...
they just pull the cord. I'm a little surprised. They are low, but to get the kill on the Medusa and not then pressure, I thought is a little bit weird.
Dire's middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Without the Aegis, though, it is a little bit scary to fight, especially high ground into the DP and stuff, right? It's much better to just be safe. You kill the Medusa, that's good enough, right? Oh, they get a Grove Bow on the Medusa. Thanks. Thanks, Gaben.
By the way, this Slark did buy a medallion.
Nice. See, I'm in the head of Slark 5.
Now he's
Well, he has no head to be in anymore, but...
dead. Double damage for Monet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god, this damage is ridiculous. They just kill buildings so quickly. And that was without the edict. They just, yeah, they're going to run towards the bot tier 2, take the last outer tower on the map. The question is, at that point, do they wait for second Roche, or do they try and force the high ground fight early?
Second Roche does decide games.
Is under attack.
Yeah. Like, if somehow you lose a fight just as second Roche is about to spawn, and Radiant go and take the Roche themselves, the game, you know, opens up. Because Medusa with Aegis is pretty wild.
Almost with BKB. Timber going Lotus after picking up Kaya Sanj.
This Puck's doing the right thing, though. Just skipping waves. Being as annoying as possible.
Shard is online for this Slark. Winter's Curse comes in. Borak's gonna follow it up. The Shackle actually doesn't connect to anything, and now they're on the run. They've got themselves the Bull Whip. Red Panda gonna try and catch up to this Winter Wyvern. Courier coming in. Pounce doesn't connect.
Look at the courage.
And the Courier able to run. Nobody
Yeah,
dies.
you better run.
Well, now he's got Depth Shroud.
Here we go.
Top tower is
This is
under
it.
attack.
This is what we've been waiting for, everybody. He's got the shard.
Dire are scanning.
Going for XXS, Exorcism, Dream Coil, all coming down. They've got the silence. Can they get the help for Lanham? No, they can't. So they get the kill on the XXS. They're going to look and get the tier 1 tower on top of that, and they'll look for more. Just pushing down mid. Spirit Vessel on the Winter Wyvern. How confident are you about making this move? They hit the silence, and the Acorn shot comes through onto this Winter Wyvern, but they land the stun onto the Hoodwink. They should be able to get the kill. The blink forward from Flyby.
That was
Bye-bye. Oh, no.
more like, where's my Slark?
Oh, you dying.
That was nice.
For your crimes that you
That was
meet
slick.
death, but for your wicked heart.
Yeah, a little bit aggressive. They kind of got the kill on the Timber, and they wanted to push their advantage as much as they can. Well, they had a number advantage, right? But even if the Timber's dead, the Dire still has a net worth advantage, which is a bit worrying. Just from their other 4 heroes, they're still ahead of the Radiant side in net worth. When the Timber's dead.
There's something typed in our chat. When the shard gets picked up, this game is over for Aster.
They do sound like wise words.
Although, game may be over, but did they win or lose?
True.
Technically wise words.
I think it's a mental win. It's the same as the Rupture Skewer before. in
Flavor
Series 1.
wins.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. I do that in Magic the Gathering. I have flavor wins in my commander deck.
Anybody who's willing to experiment on the stale patch, we can't criticize them. you
No.
know? Because it's nice to see something different.
I will say
Even
next
if it
series
doesn't
feels
look
like it's
great.
going to be an experimental experiment.
We haven't reached it yet. We're still waiting for Radiant to win this one.
True.
Dire's top
True.
tower is under attack.
Sorry. I misspoke.
It's second row minimum, so minimum time's hitting soon. Okay. But... Okay, they're gonna look. They're gonna hunt.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, this Lesh is so fast, though. Can they catch up with him?
Oh? Yeah, they
Okay.
can. Silence. He will survive
They're
a little
TPing
bit
to the
longer.
outpost.
And now they're coming in. He's surviving for now. And he's got that bloodstone. Is it going to be enough? Flyby trying to keep up. And over on the high ground is Monet with the right-click damage coming through into
just
God
staying
King,
low.
who does not have any more mana. And the damage will get the kill to take out Repena. They've got themselves the Dream Coil down onto the Drow. But, well, Flyby is dead. 3 heroes gone. This might be the call point for them as Felix is on the run, trying to scurry, trying to hide. Trying to get away from the hands of Aster, but he won't do so. And D-Stones.
Oh, they see the puck.
Oh, he's standing still. Winter's Curse. GG is called. And Aster will take the series 2-1.
Yeah, that was
Dire victory.
a bit of a disappointing end to the series. Probably the most one-sided game we had of the 3. Gutted.
Very one-sided.
420.
Yeah, we got the 420 game score. I mean, you get the shard on Sark. You get the 420 game score. You get 3 games in a series. What more can you ask for? Seriously. Although, did he use Depth Shroud at all?
He did in that mid-fight, yeah, before he died and got chased
Okay.
by the Wind Ranger. So, I mean, I didn't see it, but he did use it.
It was on cooldown. It must have happened. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Makes a lot of sense. So Aster with that take a 2-1 lead, and